Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 13 Extreme Difficulty. We've got some tribes people that are getting ready for an attack. We actually have a tribes person left from the last attack. We got basically two back-to-back very quickly here. We do also have some visitors over here. It looks like they might miss each other. It depends on how long these visitors stick around, I suppose. I have my people mostly restricted to the home area over here so they don't wander too far away. Actually, the animals have all been restricted to animal area number 1 as well, but I think they're finishing their current wander behavior before they reevaluate where they're going. I think you can force it if they are assigned to a person and you recruit the person. They will always, the dogs will go to that person, and then you can unrecruit, and that's fine. I think you can do something like that to speed it along. In case, as I was going to say, no one's idle. We've got one idler going on over here, and that's okay. IU has got sort of a limited selection of things if we're not mining and whatnot, which actually, I mean, that's probably outside the home area, but that is more steel, so we would very much like that to be mined out, and that as well. Is this really all the home area? Oh, I see. Well, I can probably go ahead and do this, because this will become our home area, and right now wouldn't cause much in the way of problems. Okay. How's Cockroach doing? Oh, he does have an infection. Yeah, we're going to try to recruit him because he can do everything. But it's a little bit tricky. Did I put that bed there? Hang on. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, just uninstall then. Good quality, excellent, good quality. And this was normal quality. Normal quality is okay for now. If it come out like poor or something like that, I may have deconstructed it. But normal is fine. And, oh yes, we are going to haul that out of the way of the doorway, and you can be installed now right there. Excellent. You guys are still prepping. Fine, fine, fine. There we go, beginning their assault. So now, restrict everyone to Area 1. And also, someone, could you please flip that power switch? Thank you very much. All our deadfall traps are up and running. I could set some up here, but some of our people might leave here and then go up, and then they'd trigger those traps. So I could still mess with the structure to get some more deadfalls, because it turns out they're really handy. Especially against people who don't wear helmets, it seems. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it certainly feels like the tribes people are particularly vulnerable to it. I have no idea if it's like helmet or armor, or like what the logic is. We need more people to pair up so that we've got more shared beds going on. We do have extra bedrooms, though, actually, than before. So Jeff should actually be able to take one of these if he wants. Hello, sea urchin. Some of these might stop and decide to smash one of these walls. Oh, yeah, they went a couple of different ways, which I guess is fine. Guns are up. Doors are up. Someone's setting a fire somewhere. Oh, they set my trees on fire! My plantation! No! Some people are dying to these traps right away. Now, they are doing a good job of actually coming in a big mass here, which is really unfortunate because it'll be harder to kill them, let's say, one at a time and get them to just run. And the archers do set up some defenses here, which is one of the reasons I'm trying to take this away, but at least they can still be flanked over here, so it's not all bad. Okay, one explosion, two explosion. They're being taken out pretty well. Haven't started running yet. When this explodes, these guys will get taken out. There we go. Although, one was already down. Damn, this is a heck of a lot more damage than I'd hoped for. There they go. Now they're fleeing. They're going to try to smash their way out the door because they don't decide to walk any other way. I don't think they start attacking. My people might be getting shot here. Hang on. Turn around. I was going to try to go out and shoot some people, but I don't want to put myself in harm's way. There we go. Alright, we'll just unrecruit you. And you're no longer restricted. Some of you will put out fire. Excellent. We can flip that off. You, Bat, have lost a leg and a finger. You are going to die. I'm really sorry, Bat, but that's the way it's going to be. God damn it, all my little trees! Aww. And we have to rebuild a frack ton of guns. I mean, we'd handle a really big attack with that. But it could be that my current defensive structure is simply not getting the job done anymore, and we're going to want to take another whack at doing something better. Is that right? I think it is right. And then, I don't know, sandstone or whatever. Oh, no, I screwed it up. I did not do it correctly. I'm actually waiting for a little bit of this to get taken care of. And haul stuff out of there. And from here. And from there. There, this is already in storage. Yes, yes, yes. Strip that guy so he freezes to death. Because I'm a big jerk face. Minus 23 outside. It's pretty cold. We'll need these bodies hauled away, obviously, so that our people don't get too many negative moodlets. And I might wait for a little bit of that to get done, actually, before I set up the construction jobs. Because I prefer... Because I don't want all the people who are working the construction to get super duper miserable. Not to mention, resetting these traps is actually going to be quite handy. Cockroaches moving around, so that's a thing. How are we doing on meals? Oh, excellent. So what I'm actually going to do is put a pause on there. Because we've got plenty right now. Good backlog, so you can go and work on other things. I like how they're just ignoring the guy bleeding to death on the ground. I mean, I guess I could tell you to... Oh, I think he just died. I was going to say tell you to attack, but I guess apparently we don't need to do that. Failed to recruit cockroach. Traps are mostly been reset. Oh, no, there we go. Being done now by Hahula. Wake is running around naked now. Are you going to be freezing to death? You seem to be surprisingly okay. My rival died. Who the hell was your rival? Serves them right. Things are looking up. So you must have had a rival in the tribe, and they died in the battle. Fantastic. Wow. Neat. Well, there we go. Everyone being stripped in bulk. I really don't have any place to put anything here is what's going on. I guess I'm going to make... a dumping stockpile over here. It'll be low priority. It's really intended for chunks because we've got a big corpse stockpile. So I'm going to go and throw that down. That way we do have somewhere to move this stuff away that's not too far away. A little bit of cleaning out here. Not necessarily the most useful, but people do see this area, so it might be not terrible to have it be not ugly. Alright, that has been built. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. And I believe here we could smooth this floor for extra prettiness. Excellent. So we have a really nice little dining area there. It's also we're going to get married, you guys. Going to get married. Do you have a moodlet for it? No. Oh, being with my lover makes me feel this way. Yeah. See, we need more people to pair off. I think we only have 2 females right now. And I don't think we've got anyone gay. So Jeff, we need you to find someone. And yeah, that's it. We have a nudist, but he's not impressing anyone. Still waiting for more cubes, but yeah, big cleanup job here. I mean, it does suck that, you know, we're losing metal every time something like this happens, especially since we don't have smelting technology going on yet. I think that's what we're researching, though. Yeah, electric smelting. Now, do I, and maybe I should... Well, Fuzzo, I mean, the cleaning is really important. The training is really important. The art actually is actually pretty important, too. Is it as important as research? I don't know. And Brown Pants does too much. But I suppose what we could do is something like this. Either Jeff or Fuzzo will be working the research lab, and if they're not, then art will be a priority. They can still get they can still get prioritized something else instead. The animal handling, cleaning, I think we can't turn that off. Ooh, that is a lot of granite blocks, which is good. We can use that for some of our construction. Hypothermia, I suspect that's probably Wake. Serious hypothermia. Yeah, listen, Wake. You gotta put some goddamn clothes on, buddy. seeking safe temperature, which is good. I think that's what's happening a lot. He's like running into the room and then heating up again. Waiting in safe temperature, good. Hypothermia going away, and then you're gonna have to wear some clothes. Maybe we'll strip you down again in the summer. I don't know. I don't know how much of a negative moodlet. I don't remember if you get a negative moodlet from wearing clothes, and a positive one from being naked. I mean, plus 20 for being naked is awesome. If it just loses us the plus 20, it's not too bad, but I suspect it actually gives us a negative. I just can't remember exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Sleeping puppies. We should have a lot more hauling, so let's look at one of these new ones again. Gray? Yeah. Actually, all the training's almost done, which is actually something I forgot about. Fuzzo, at some point, is going to be done doing all the training. There might be a couple of handling jobs here and there for something, like an illness or whatever, but mostly Fuzzo's just done now, which is good. Yeah, clean the blood, I think, is actually going to be quite important. Wake, you're going to put some clothes on. Good. Some of this is pretty crummy clothes. Actually, a lot of this is clothes that got exploded when we stripped the bodies down. That's true. We still have to move, like, the worst, lowest quality stuff out here, which will happen at some point, one or the other, because some of the bad stuff will get hauled out of here to there. What we really need is a trader, though. Someone's in a daze. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, we need, what is it, exotic goods, I think? Exotic goods person will buy clothes. That would be good. One's busy. Still hauling some bodies over here. Traps have been reset, at least. Most of the repair is done. We do have to set up our new guns again soon. Oh, that's someone in a daze, dropping their good clothing all over the place, which is not great. Cockroach would be happy. It's only 3% chance. It's pretty rough, but it would be nice to have someone else who can haul. Again, it's like continues to be one of the highest priorities all the time. Those up and running. Hunter lacks weapons. Oh, yeah. Ground Pants is over his days. Why don't you go and equip your previous sniper or assault rifle? That's quite handy. Yeah, walking here is still so slow. I mean, some of these blocks are supposed to be here because they're to prevent people from rushing up and meleeing too quickly. But just this entire area is just like a crazy slow walking area. But that's because we're overloading on... Oh! Knickers gave birth. All right. So I suspect I will be selling off these puppies because we have a lot. I guess one of the things to check is our adult dogs, female. Oh, we can't cycle through the animals. Juvenile females. So that's 2 females, male, female, male. Okay, 3 females, 2 males. That's fine. I don't think, inbreeding in dogs is simulated here, so we're not going to worry too much about that, our genetic pool. So yeah, our adults are going to be staying that. I'm not going to bother trading puppies. Next time we get a chance to sell them, I will take the opportunity just to make some extra silver. Ideally, we sell them as grown-ups because I think they're worth more then, but we can't guarantee that we're going to have a chance to sell them, so I'll just take whatever opportunity I have to ship off some purebred huskies to people. Is that just me, or does it look like a little dolphin on this? Kind of a funny little graphic. Okay, when's the wedding? We would need heaters in these 2 rooms. At some point, we are getting up on blocks again. We will go and put the tile floors down there to make those bedrooms really pretty. You're just hauling things to the temperature thing. Yeah, that's fine. Can't complain about that. You can mine out a little bit more steel there. And... okay, we'll set up the guns after that. So we're not going to do the floor yet. We're going to set up the guns relatively soon. Then what I'm going to do is wall off this area and expand our territory. And I'm going to feel real good about it. A little bit of shoveling. Captain Brown Pants, you're hauling these steel chunks, which I guess is fine. Not literally your greatest use of time, but I guess it's okay. I'm actually surprised you grabbed one of those as opposed to one of these, which feels a hell of a lot closer, but whatevs. Failed to recruit. That'll have to get hauled at some point. Oh, this stockpile here is specifically not for slag chunks. I don't know where our slag production is going to be, but it's not going to be here. That's going to create a bunch of hauling jobs outside, which isn't great. But the idea is to facilitate our stone cutters to make more blocks. We're actually almost at our block cap now. I might want to set my block cap higher, especially to have, like, enough of the same kind. Because we have 3 different materials that we're making blocks out of. Poor mood, brown pants, well, hopefully you'll be okay. It's not a critically bad mood, though. Knickers just carried something out there. Lovely. So lots of work being done over here. Everyone's still really busy. Lots of hauling. Very legitimate jobs. I don't think there's any construction going on right now. I think it's probably fine for us to go and issue these right now. We don't have a whole lot of steel, although some of it's just lying around on the map right now, so that's a little bit misleading. We do have some steel. We may not literally have enough to get the job done, but it's not too bad. Still lots of snow. What are we? The 7th of winter. Food situation is still good. I mean, we are almost out of raw food, but we've got a lot of cooked meals. Nothing to hunt. It feels so slow, our forward progress here, but it's because we, you know, have a limited progression at any given time because of the number of attacks and the severity of attacks that we are suffering through. But that's alright, that's part of the game. That's why we picked this difficulty. Oh, we are still going to need a gun there. This area is almost cleared. All the dead bodies are gone, which is really important. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Without a bigger area here, I'm not sure what we could do to add more punching power to our kill zone. One of the things I'm wondering, though, is if I couldn't set up some more of these random trap areas. Like, if I set up, like, a sort of a pair of walls here, and again, with the door structure like this, so my people can just walk through, but other enemies have to come through here and walk through a whole bunch of traps. I think that might be really good. And traps never get damaged. That's the lovely thing about them. Once they're built, you just have them. They just keep working and working. And I think that's very much what we want to do. We will have to block off this area so that people don't use this shortcut anymore. Cargo pods with leather. And we crashed again. Okay. I may have to go and disable the UI mod. I don't know if that's what's doing it. Arg. But this suddenly seems like a relatively high percentage of crashes. Does it not? I feel like it does. I mean, it could be something Alpha 13, it could be the mod. I suppose, okay, I'm going to go and disable the colonist bar. I really, really love the colonist bar. It hurts. It hurts my heart to go and disable that, but let's see what we can do here. Spawning all the things. Mods mismatched. Yeah, that's fine. Don't even worry about it. I don't remember if we'd assigned anything new. Okay, this was before we actually set up the build me my guns again. I suspect we didn't lose any actual plans for anything right now. Just a little bit of time of actually accomplishing the work. So that's okay. Could be worse. Hauling some chunks over there. Oh, I probably, yeah, still need to redefine this. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to delete that. Actually, I should have copied it first, but that's okay. And I'm going to make 2 stockpile areas. No, why did you... God damn it. Dumping stockpile here. Completely deselect you. There we go. Go there. Excellent. So you are going to be a critically important stone chunk storage. And you are going to be a critically important steel slag chunk storage. So we got a little bit inside the base. So people are still going to cart away like these 9, but that's all right. And then we could have our smelting table in here as well, which actually I think will be quite nice if... Jeff, there you go. Research is coming along. And we're recruited cockroach. Not everything is crap. Hooray! We need a name for you, cockroach. You are going to be... character name. You are going to be... RJ Texa. Texa over here. Welcome to the party. Set your work. So firefight, patient, bed rest, flick. I guess that way it's shorter to get rid of you. And you're actually a pretty decent researcher and some passion for it. And you can craft, which is actually really nice. So I'm still going to say haul and clean. We need more of that getting done. And when you're not doing that, smith, tailor, craft. You actually have a decent art skill, but not the same passion for it. So I'm going to do the other ones instead. And you're not a terrible researcher. Maybe I'll actually do this. No, you can do a few more things. We'll do this. Smith, tailor, craft first, if that comes up as a possibility. And I'm gonna leave it as is. Okay, tell you what, I'll give you some like low priority stuff over here, just in case you've got nothing else to do. You can do a little bit of that. Your warding's not terrible, but it's certainly not great. And what else were you? Let's see here. Yeah, you can't care. You're beautiful. Dislike women. God, what a douchebag. Yeah, you don't really have anything that's super standouty. In terms, even in military skill, which is one of the other things I was going to check. You're not terrible, though. I'll get you to equip a shotgun. The aiming requirements for that is a little bit lower than some. And that's the other thing. I keep thinking that... Are you really my hunter? No, you're a warden. Hunter is brown pants over here. We don't have anyone who's super strong at shooting, because we could give one of these people the soldier outfit, which will prioritize some of the more heavily armored stuff. Oh, how's the sculpture? I think I'm going to keep the sculpture in here with the idea of selling it, because it was important to get a nice little beautiful thing in here. Actually, we could put the good one in here instead of the normal one. But this one was lovely. It's Hahula's tune. It represents the love between Hahula and Ayuri. What's this one? Artwork of Hahula welcoming Big Red as he becomes a colonist with a hearty handshake. I don't remember who Big Red is. Looks hopeful. Big Red, since they've been renamed, right? This is someone Hightower. So pick a random person. Open up the character. That's welcoming brown pants. Yeah, okay. And you know what? It'll sell for better because it's good, so that's okay. I want to keep the sculpture around. Actually, at some point, this sculpture should be moved into Hahula and Ayuri's bedroom. I think that would be very appropriate. Wake's in a bad mood right now. Well, he has been out, observed running corpses and stuff like that, yeah. I think we've cleared most of them out over here, but you might be hauling some stuff over here. And actually, I just realized that this stockpile, while it was good to get some stuff out, we don't want to encourage people to come near the bodies, which Fuzzy is always doing with the snow removal. So I'm going to trim that back a bit. And I think what I'm going to do is recreate this dumping stockpile here, which is going to be, again, low priority, and it's just for chunks, not corpses. And just in case we need it, I'm going to put in a big dump job over here. Don't dump that. That would be crazy. It's being turned into blocks. There we go, which just happened. Lovely. All right, we've got the heaters. Oh, these have to be set to 16, so they don't waste quite as much power. No need to do all the way up to 20. That's fine. It's all constructed roof. That's great. Dogs are hauling stuff. Lovely. Yeah, there we go. Now we got somewhere to clear this stuff out. It's not too far and doesn't require walking near a dead body. Some guns are being done. Some visitors who may be willing to trade a little bit. Maybe we can sell them our puppies. Actually, if the visitors are willing to buy animals, then we may wait until they're fully grown. I don't know. That's a lot of extra food we've got to feed these puppies. Can't really afford to do that, can we? Okay, and now here's the problem. It's like, I want to be able to click on Hahula to quickly grab her for trade. Okay, but at least I can still use the period and comma buttons to quickly cycle through people. But yeah, not having that bar sucks, but that may have been the cause of our crashes. It's still very early days for that interface mod for Alpha 13. You will buy all my crap weapons. Yeah. Yeah, we don't care about the pistol. I'll keep the sniper rifle, especially since it's good. And you sell medicine for an appreciable or reasonable rate. And you won't buy animals. Okay. So, Oh, you don't have enough stuff. So, let's save another 12. So if I did that, there we go. All right. So, well, it's okay. We'll keep some extra stuff for some other people later on. No problem there. Oh, I missed my interface bar already. You guys, this is terrible. It's possible that I'm not on the latest version of that mod. One of the other things I can do between episodes is check up on that. Oh, mods. So good, but also so very likely to just break things and be annoying. Alright, well, I mean, things continue to be halfway okay. We don't have a ton of steel left. But we are on the cusp of learning the smelting, which is going to dramatically increase our steel capacity. An eclipse, so our solar panels won't work, but the turbines still will. And yeah, I'll put a little, just a smelter over here. I think that's going to be fine. Then after that's done, I think after that's unlocked, we can do cremation, which is going to be handy. I wonder if I should have prioritized the better research lab earlier for fast research rates. But honestly, like, there's too much to do. Not enough material, not enough time. That thing is terrible. We are halfway through winter, which is really good. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching another episode. Hopefully the crashes will go away now that I got rid of that mod. Not that we lost much this time. And the marriage is at least back on. Now, I didn't... Fiancé. We don't know when the marriage is going to happen. You hate Fuzzle. Well, that sucks. Rescued me. Oh, neat! The rescued goes up, but insulted. Yeah, I think one of the two is abrasive. Oh, Fuzzle dislikes women as well. Oh my god, I didn't realize we had more than one woman hater here. Well, that's not helpful. No wonder people aren't pairing off too much. Everyone sucks. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.